Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Terrapins in a good spot here with second and short. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Chambers. Dumps it off in the flats. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Terrapins are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense.
Oh, he found a space up, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Terrapins!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Got the first down, looking for more. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. They'll go to the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. All right, guys, let's talk a little Maryland. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home, and now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. And that one falls in. They'll run it from the gun. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Wow, that quarterback is lucky there. If you're going to take a chance like that on 3rd down in your end of the field, you better be right, because that should have been picked and returned for a touchdown. This offense is lucky.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Back has it. Running into the open space. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Back to throw, it's Chambers. All by himself. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Terrapins in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at the
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. defense got it. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking to throw on first down. Ripping off a good chunk inside the... and they're set up with a first down. Pass complete. Move the sticks in and let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Gets a hand in there and breaks it up. It's incomplete, but wait, there is a flag down on the play.
And the defender just waits. On that last play, you could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
And the Terrapins trying to cash it in on first and goal. He wants to throw it to the end zone, and it's picked off.
And that's...
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They go to the ground. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. The Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Chambers. Throwing right. Hits the open man. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Maryland! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Snap to the back. Creates a little space. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap. Finds a little space. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them outflanked with the Wildcat. And the Terrapins had this offense rolling. To the ground, he's got it again. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The inside handoff. Makes a man miss. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Terrapins want to crank the tempo. From the gun, running back gets to give. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold it.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. 8th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass, it's Chambers. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Offense in an empty set. Wants to throw on first down. Punts it out of the air. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. They get to the line quickly. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the left. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The snap sets up the throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Wide out trying to get it in. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Snap to the back. Turning it on. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
You're going to win a lot of games if you can generate explosive plays. That's what we've seen in recent weeks from this football team, but this offense, man, they are every defensive coordinator's nightmare because of the players they've got lining up all over.
Right back to the well. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. I can hear... Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking downfield, it's Chambers. Complete to the right. It's a seam wide open. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Pass interference. Defense.
There's a difference. being physical, and pass interference, and that was way over the line. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. The give to the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Terrapins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the back. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Fires to the tight end. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Terrapins headed quickly to the line. Snagged out of the air. There he goes. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Dropping back, it's Chambers. Rushes on him. It's complete on the right side. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. Touchdown, Terrapins! And they add 6 more to the board with that. One final play before the end of the quarter. Grabbed behind the line. It's Madison. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Quarterback may change this route. They'll go up top on second and short. It's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the first down. And they saw something they liked, because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
And the Terrapins can really attack on this second and short. Wants to throw again. Gets it out fast. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw. It's Chambers. They're working that left side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second down, he'll throw it. Touchdown, Maryland! And they take it in for 6 more points. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Quickly complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass. Complete to the left. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking left. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Makes the catch. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Might be changing the route. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Hauls it in the first down and more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver.
Oh, he's got some space. Headed to the end zone. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Dropping back, it's Chambers. Scrambling away. Fires into the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. First play of the drive comes from the 38. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Zings it complete to the right. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. To the air on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? And the Terrapins racing to the line in a hurry up.
And first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the back. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Let's go.
He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Chambers. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. On target over the middle. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just... This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledge. position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead. To the air, it's Chambers. Unloads to the right. Finds his man open. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. The Terrapins want to move quickly.
And I love it. First play of the game, they're trusting their quarterback to take a shot. He got the coverage he wanted. He found his one-on-one matchup, and his guy made a play. You cannot start better than that, fellas.
They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Let's take a minute to talk about Maryland. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a three-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this three-star the ball.
He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Terrapins! Made the grab and then... Power football with the run. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. And the Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Off the RPO, complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Chambers. Starting to feel a little pressure. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. Has to get there to move the sticks. They stop. The Terrapins, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Catch in the middle. It's Madison. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Wants to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Direct snap. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Back has it. Out of bounds right at the 10-yard line as they are threatening to score. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Looking downfield, it's Chambers. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be fourth down. He might want another play. On fourth down, looking for the completion. And they can't make the connection. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to
turning it on. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
Nice move to keep running. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They'll give it to him again. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small game, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, it's Chambers. Makes the grab. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the first down.
He wants it all. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Touchdown, Maryland! Quick strike through the air for the score. Clock is wound down. Just over 20 seconds to go before the break. They'll have it 1st and 10. To the air on first down. He's looking deep. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Out of the shotgun on third down. Shoots it to the left. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And the Terrapins will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Oh, that's one that can mess with your confidence. That is horrible. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Get it out on the screen. Still on his feet at the 40. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Back to throw, it's Chambers. Working the big fella downfield and outside. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Madison. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The Terrapins moving quickly to the line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here comes the hurry up.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this.
There he goes. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
What a big-time run for this offense, a physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Powers forward. Touchdown, Terrapins! And they add 6 more to the board with it. To the ground with the back. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Terrapins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pretty good job of running to get to there to the 32. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the back. Scanning the field, it's Chambers. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
Oh, he dropped it just... over the middle. It's Madison. All kinds of room to the right. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Maryland! And that one will give them the lead.
Man, tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae, making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
Here comes the two-point try. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Past the first down marker and still running. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. Here's the handoff. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Looking to throw, it's Chambers. Using the quick game. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
To the wideout. Tackle on the play at the 15-yard line. First down.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Snap to the back. Here's the pressure. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. The Terrapins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Dances away. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Well, I'll tell you, he picked a good time to have his longest run of the day. Really nice job there, feeling the pressure, buying himself some time, and then taking off and getting north. And just so gifted when he's in the open field.
Touchdown, Terrapins! And they take it in for 6 more. That score will give them a little more. Operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of...
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll start this drive with a pass. Finds his tight end.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Looking for a man. It's Chambers. Just a short pass to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll ride the hot hand. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Terrapins will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has one stop. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Maryland! The mantra is always... The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. The give on the inside. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads. Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Maryland Terrapins. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, better look out. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. To throw, it's Chambers. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Terrapins will hustle to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Quickly to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And after that long completion for their 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice...
A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Terrapins!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page.
They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. They'll give it to the back. Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. To the air. It's Chambers. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. And the Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. The Terrapins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's loose. Touchdown, Maryland! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous.
Turning on the Jets. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marking at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. And the Terrapins come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to pass. It's Chambers. Fires left. He makes the catch. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds us back in the middle. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
First and goal, Maryland.
He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Terrapins! And they add 6 more to the board with it. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. All right, guys, let's talk a little Maryland. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs are out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Chambers. Unloads it left. It's complete. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Terrapins want to pick up the tempo.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
And the Terrapins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. The Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Might be changing the route. Back to pass, it's Chambers. Looking left. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll throw it from the red zone. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Maryland! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
We'll see them. Hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. The Terrapins are in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Ball hasn't hit the ground a lot for this QB. He's already thrown 4 TD passes. He saw a look, wanted to take another shot, and that time they just fall short with the incompletion. But this defense, they have not had the answer with respect to defending the pass in this game.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins!
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Well, there's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Chambers. Fires to the right. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down. And the Terrapins will punt it away on fourth down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He's brought down, but a really... Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Snagged in the middle. It's Madison. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
He wants to change this route. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20. The Terrapins in the hurry up.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
And the Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking down the middle. Fires complete on the crosser. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's first and goal at the 9. Motion from the back. To the air, it's Chambers. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Maryland! Grab the short pass to put the... Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. The give to the tailback. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the first down marker. The Terrapins really need to keep this drive alive on third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Give to the running back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Wide open downfield. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder. I think they